Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're doing the anime review of Dun Dun anime review of Kazame Joan, or in English, Phantom Thief Joan and Divine Thief. And basically, let's start this anime review. A normal looking high school student on the outside, Komishi Mon is actually the reincarnation of Jonah Day Arc. With the help of an angel, Finn, the cute little angel right there, works as a thief John at night and steals the demon that resides in the pieces of artwork. Preying upon the weak heart of the owner, she is branded as a thief due to the fact that the artwork disappears after she steals the demon. One day, a new neighbor and classmate appears as well as a rival in her night job, the thief, Sinbad, and his little angel helper. With her own best friend being the detective daughter out to capture her, and the appearance of a new rival, Mono work is anything but easy. And this series appeared in around 1999 and then ended around the early 2000s. It was also based on a manga series, Total Animation. It is adventure, comedy, has demons, drama, fantasy, magic, mystery, romance, and children. Each episode is 24 minutes per episode, and the series itself is rated PG-13 because based on the historical reputation that takes some facts from this series for a reason, if you ever read the history of Joan Arc itself. Basically, KKJ, basically to abbreviate the series as a whole, doesn't exactly provide a groundbreaking backstory-wise. It's a standard monotone material, like many other thieves you may find in other anime. John only now tells the police beforehand when she plans to steal something and magically completes her mission successfully and following the police each time. Well, there's an obvious plot line. Majority of the anime is fairly episodic. It follows a monster week pattern, so each week, or say each episode, John steals another artwork, normally helping non-returning characters that we have problems most likely due to the demons. And then the second half, plot picking up with new and returning antagonists such as Sinbad himself and his little help of his fairies. As well, development between the two main characters is fairly standard, but interesting enough, we don't mind standards to begin with. And unfortunately, the infamous reused transformation is okay. Like in the manga, you can see like more details, and that's her best friend, who's the child detective. Especially when it comes to sealing the demons away, the animation is very bright and colorful. This is being based off a manga by the creator itself. Of course, mean awesome character design, at least for the thieves' costumes, as noted here. And also, irritating numbers of still screens are also often used in this anime series, detracting enjoyment at times, simply because no one likes to stare at a still screen when someone else could be done. Anyhow, you look for amazing animation, look no further, but certainly isn't in here. The sounds, nothing too special can be found from sound either. The opening and ending are fairly catchy, although perhaps a more slow song would have been more fitting for the first ending. Background music is quite forgettable, but at least there's nothing to ruin the scene, provided the background music does its job. Voice acting is fairly satisfying, with Mono's acting doing an excellent job, just showing her strength, will, and loneliness. Finn Fish, VA, while benefiting her role, is fairly annoying to listen, however, due to the extremely high-pitched voice, but that kind of happens when you have to voice a fairy, which is always lovely, as seen as Mono and her reincarnation. And like, that's a more clearer picture of the manga series. And that's her best friend, that's her outfit in the manga, and that's Sinbad as well. But the characters would have been the strongest point of the series. Most of the helps develop throughout the series, especially the lead. Mono is a seemingly happy person, but behind all, she is the one suffering from extreme loneliness. Shiha is a somewhat troubled male who is reluctant in engaging in any serious romance relationship with another girl. The developing romance between the two characters is pretty much the highlight of the show for the romance lover. It's quite predictable from the start to how it all turns out. The more to Mikato than what appears at first. And with this and the history behind some of the antagonists makes a fairly interesting cast of characters. And you're wondering, while watching this series as a whole, in the beginning when I grew up watching it, did I enjoy it? Like, besides like the animation and like the character-wise base, like when I was a kid, yes, I really enjoy it. But if I read it now or watch it now, I would have preferred the manga, because manga would have had thought the drama out, especially portrayed well in its brilliance if it was done right, especially since it's done in the era of the 1990s, 2000. They got to work with what they were dealt with between. But I was disappointed when I saw the anime having taken the monotone appearance with long and tedious transformation scenes with pointless clash between John and the police. I also hate the Monster of the Week setup, as they prove to be far too boring and repetitive. Overall, Casa John, or Phantom Thief John, Jonah, complete with the transformation scenes, flashing, unrealistic action, and a bit of romance here and there. Take with some of the dramas and twists presents in the show, an interesting cast of characters, and we have a monotone lovers could waste their lives on. Overall, the very stereotypical of a basic teenage girl who's brave, strong, and lonely, and all the phrases, including transformation. That was my inducement to a better and the alarm clock, which wakes me up every morning with smile brightly and pulse to continue what I had started. The story is basically about friendship, can be very mystical, and disloyal about love, which can be beautiful but in the same made up bet from the start to beginning, and always truthful to yourself, which teaches us to love ourselves too. Great lessons for kids as well, because we need more of that self love going on around here. Overall, it really does stress about absolute evil and what is absolute kindness. And then, especially since like growing up in my teen years when I did watch this, I wish there was just more backstory for the other characters in this series as a whole. So I think if they have a chance to redo it, I think there's a lot of room for improvement. I just wish for a little bit more, especially if this series also has like 44 episodes. So you feel like if you didn't understand the whole concept of the series as a whole, you can watch the manga in general to fill in some filler gaps that you might not get. But if you get it, that's obviously perfect, because now in the manga there's more backstories to give Finfish as well as the other characters. But the manga and anime are going to deter differently from each version of it. But I would suggest you would give this a try. I would give this a 7.6 out of 10. I really enjoyed the series. I really hope that they do choose to revamp it or reboot it in any case that they have in mind for this series as a whole. I would love to see them reboot it and expand more on the backstory like they do in the manga. But any manga or anime, there are a few things that are going to be different. Comment down below in the comment section which favorite thief is your favorite and which little fairy is your favorite in the Jonah Arc Phantom Wind Thieves anime. Don't forget to comment a like, comment, and subscribe on my channel. And thank you for everyone because we reached 100 subscribers. Now I will do another video when we reach 200 subscribers. So continue to share this video with your friends and your family and help me reach to 200 subscribers. I would fairly appreciate it to help this channel grow more as a whole. And I hope I'll see y'all again for tomorrow for another dun anime review. And I'll see y'all next time. Until then, bye guys.